This video was brought to you by Stormberg, a better route planner, MisterGreen, Kempower and Maxus Bil.
Driving around in Maxus Euniq 5, and in this video I'm gonna show you what it feels like and what it sounds like to drive around with this. Steering wheel is black and hard, the leather is quite hard, and then I always rub. Listen, this is nice and soft.
Yeah. Yo, what's up? Yes, this is the what's it called again? Ioniq 5. Yes, Maxus from Psych. So I try to, in the beginning, I always try to show you guys the sounds it makes. I heard many times it will make a beep once I start the car. It didn't do it this time. I'm not sure why. And then also many times it will also ding at you when you're using cruise, activating or deactivating cruise control. But then, yeah, you heard it once ding, and then not again. Yeah, wait. Yeah, so that's interesting. So it doesn't ding at me. Wait, Wait, I keep pressing the wrong buttons because there is a joystick thing here that goes up and down. I tend to use that one to increase speed, but that's not the one for you increasing speed. And then there's also, well, there are some buttons on the bottom here, set and resume, which is fine. But the problem is that the increase speed button is the left one, and then decrease speed is the right one. So my brain has been pre-programmed. The muscle memory is supposed to do the other way around. So I keep pressing the wrong buttons, and I keep decreasing speed rather than increasing speed, or I press the wrong button up on the steering wheel to change speed, but then it does something else. It will just change display. So I guess we'll get over to the motorway. Wow, it's kind of busy today here. What the folks? Oh. We should try to provoke some collision alert thing. Okay, it doesn't happen. Every time I want to demonstrate something, it doesn't happen. It's a quite annoying beep. Like, yeah. But okay, let me see if I can. No, we don't want to jeopardize safety here. So, but maybe it's maybe there's no point to demonstrate it. But okay. But this car though, it weighs 1,960 kilograms and it has 177 horsepower. So it is fairly schnell. When you just hammer it, it has a nice pull. It's fairly quick for a people carrier. But maybe I will. What's up over there? So, but well, okay. Let me demonstrate. Okay, let me set cruise control. All right. I keep. Okay. I set cruise control now. It has adaptive cruise control, but no memory. Sorry, no. Well, seat. I mean, no memory seat, but no. But I mean, it has adaptive cruise control, but no lane assist. So you just have to bear that in mind. There's a button here. I said, oh, there's some lane assisting. It turns green then. But as far as I understand, that one only is just lane departure warning. Okay, and then okay. Let me see. Let me try here. Yeah, you see. And then if I disable that one, so it becomes orange, then you can just change lane without blinking, which is dangerous. You shouldn't do that. Don't do that. You see here? Yeah. But the annoying part with this car is that when you go faster, okay, let me see. Yeah, I have to. My brain needs to press the correct buttons also. When you go faster like this, and you come in a slight curve like here on the motorway, okay, the speed isn't high enough, but if you have even higher speed, let me try, then it will slow down. And even on like now it goes kind of semi-slow, so it drives like a Toyota. It slows down even on a gentle curve like here on the motorway. So it's to the point where it gets very annoying because you can't just accelerate to override it. No. It will still go back, try to go very slow on the motorway. So if you, for example, in a 110 zone, you set the cruise control to 120, which is not even 120 in GPS speed, it will many times drop to 100 or 110 kilometers per hour on the speed though, all the time. So, and then the sounds you usually hear is, well, it's always funny when I try to demonstrate something. Of course it doesn't happen. But there is some ding, 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 ding all the time. So, well, but okay, that's the things that annoys me a little bit. And then because this is, I don't know if it's also a fossil version of it, but this is from the same company as MG. You know, it's SAIC. So it means that when you have cruise control active and you go downhill, the car will not regen. It will use physical brakes, the friction brakes, to slow you down. And that also becomes, I should try to demonstrate it, because it happens all the time during the range test today. You see, it has lots of power. The only problem is that we have two 55, 17-inch tires. Semi-narrow tires, small wheels on this big car and almost 2 tons. I feel like the tires are a bit under dimension versus the rest of the car. And then many times, like now, I'm not even driving like a mofo, and the car slips almost, or I feel like I don't have enough grip. So I haven't actually tried it, but I would assume that if I try a braking test, it will score quite poorly. So maybe I should incorporate braking test in the same stretch I do the range test. The same stretch I do the acceleration and noise test. But okay, let me see now. Yeah, so I can't demonstrate. I have to get to the right spot, but I can just explain to you what happens, because it. Well, why did it go so slow now? You see, it slows down, and then it accelerates, and then it slows down. I can see on the meter here. Whoa, we're gonna exit here if we just keep. Okay, let me. Right. Yeah. So that ding you heard is just me overriding cruise control, and then you let it take control again, and then yeah. But okay, so what happens is that when you go downhill here, for example, the car will, in most other EVs, will then regen downhill when you have cruise control on. But this car, just like the MG, will just activate physical brakes. I mean friction brakes, yeah, friction brakes instead. And then usually what happens is that it starts braking. I think the car in front goes fast enough. Okay. Just let me just demonstrate for you exactly what happens. Okay, it slows down. It brakes a bit. I can feel it. It brakes a bit. It brakes a little bit more, and now we do, yeah, it brakes a little bit more, and then it accelerates. This happens all the time. Usually by the end of the downhill, it brakes a little bit, and then you dip below the desired cruising speed, and then the car realizes, oh, it has to accelerate, and then it accelerates, and it's not gentle. For example, when I tested the EQC lately, I've been driving Tesla a lot. I've been driving most Western cars. Even Nio, well, actually not, maybe not Nio, but then it will accelerate semi-hard, and just now also it kind of brakes a little bit hard. So I feel like this car is driving like an Asian, or it's not driving. The adaptive cruise control is not that smooth. It tends to accelerate a little bit hard, and also, yeah. Same, I also feel like sometimes with the Nio ES8. So I wonder if it's some kind of feature with Chinese cars, because I start seeing a pattern now after testing so many Chinese cars, is that they have similar behavior. They have similar information they show in the trip meter, or in the when you're charging, you will usually see volts and amps that you don't see in the Western cars. But okay, what else should I mention? The sound system here is kind of poor. It doesn't sound that great. It's not sure how to put it. Okay, the mid-tone and the high tone sounds okay. It's fairly clear, but there's almost no bass here. And then if you use loudness, the loudness will then just boost some frequencies, and then the whole the bass then sounds non-linear. You have some weird peaks here and there, roughly around, I don't know, between 60 and 100 hertz maybe, and then frequencies above 100 hertz then sounds lower or very flat. So I really don't like the sound system here, the speakers. Like I think I rated it as 4 out of 10, or I don't remember, something like that. It's poor. What else should I say? Soundproofing though. Well, let me go this way. I wanna go some other roads this time. Soundproofing seems okay. There seems to be not too much road noise, mainly or probably because we have only 215 width tires and 17-inch wheels, so not too much road noise, fortunately. But what I cannot demonstrate for you right now today is that in the rain it was noisy. You would hear that, you know, when we have wet roads, you will hear the hissing sound, like that. Not so much from the front, but from the back. So I was actually wondering if I didn't shut the door properly in the back, but it was properly shut. It's just that it was leaking so much high frequency. Maybe they need an extra layer of a door seal or something. Well, okay. I mean, are there only negative things about this car? Well, I would just mention them as I remember them. And this car, as far as I know, it has only PTC, no heat pump. And I think it also doesn't have an app, so you kind of offline. But it is spacious, that's the thing. It is quite spacious. Actually, really spacious. But I've driven many vans over the years, and I have to say that the ride here doesn't feel like a van. That's the thing. It feels like a SUV something, or yeah, whatever like that instead. So at least you don't drive around feeling like you're driving a van. I have to, every time I want to set cruise control, I really have to work my brain to do the right thing. There. Okay, this one, and then no. Now it slows down again. What? No, stop doing that. Okay, and I have to press this one. Otherwise, I'll decrease speed. Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. We good. Yo, what's up? Okay, let's go in here. And then the screen here is actually okay. It's easy to reach this one, you see. It's within my reach, which is good. But it doesn't have navigation. And the menu, well, it's the same story. It's kind of messy. You have some settings here for stuff. You have to, okay, there, and then here you have some settings. And then here are some other settings, system settings. So it's not very well organized, the infotainment system here. What else? Yeah. Also, I can mention that you can't see it here, but the instrument cluster here. Right now, I'm in one screen where it shows you there's a big ass picture of the car here, and then it shows you speedometer. And then if you want to see something else, I have to use the scroll. I mean the thing here. It's not the scroll wheel. It's just a joystick on the steering wheel. And now I can have instant power consumption. Next one, I have then a trip meter after start, and then you have another trip meter after reset, where you have average speed, trip in distance, consumption number, and travel time, which is great. But there's still the same big ass picture of the car here in the instrument cluster. And then the next one is but then tire pressure stuff. Okay, then suddenly the car is gone. And then suddenly they have the odometer. But why do we have to see, like, why does some car manufacturers like Audi and this one, I don't remember all of them, many cars, they tend to put the picture of the car in the instrument cluster for no apparent reason. Tesla actually has it also, but it serves a purpose, because it will then indicate if you have wait, I have to increase my speed. How do I do it? There, okay, this one. I have to reverse my brain. Yeah, but then some cars like Tesla will have an overview of the car, but then you will see if the headlights are on or off, or if the doors are open or something. Then it has a purpose. But just having a picture of the car here, static, it doesn't even have the right color. It's pointless, you know. Okay. Anyway, let me see. Okay, let me see what happens. I change lane. Okay, it drives like a Toyota driver. Okay, now I can now go. Yeah. But the ride though, it's comfortable ride. Yeah, I was supposed to say it's comfortable, the ride of it. Except for that, it just accelerates, you know. Because recently I just drove the EQC, and you say, but you know, you don't compare EQC. It costs twice as much. This one costs 400k. EQC costs 800k in Norway. But I can take another example. I can mention the Stellantis cars, for example, the EC4 or something cheaper, you know, Opel Corsa E, and they run smoother. The cruise control runs smoother versus this one, which tend to. Yeah. And then what else should I say? Interior wise here, it's a bit I'm not sure how to put it. It feels a bit outdated or not very flexible. You have like the big ass gear lever here, for example, that takes up so much space. You could have put something else here. And you probably noticed when I had the ASMR part is that there is a wireless charging pad here, kind of weird position, but when you put it there, it will beep to tell you that it's charging. I mean, I prefer just having some kind of notification here instead. Like most cars, they will just show you that you're charging the phone here instead of this thing. But I think by now I tested so many Chinese cars, and I get the impression that Chinese people, they want to have sound notification, beeps, dings on everything they do. Open the door, change music, I don't know, they just want to have beeps on everything. That's my impression after testing so many Chinese cars. So but yeah, but other than that though, I mean, I did the range test. It was the car wasn't that thirsty. I was thinking, holy shit, how bad is it going to be? No, to my big surprise, this car wasn't that thirsty, and it was semi-cold outside and everything, and it did it well. And also charging speed I've tested also seems to be okay. It seems like they have improved the charging speed versus when I did another charging test about a year ago with also from the same manufacturer, but it was the e-Deliver 3, e-Deliver 3 Maxus. Same battery, 52.5 kilowatt hour battery. So I don't know if they changed the BMS or something, but it charges a little faster. So I already did an estimation that on how to really focus. How the heck? Okay, change it. According to my calculation now, based on range test and charging test, this car can do 1,000 kilometer challenge in 12 and a half hours. That is decent. That is decent indeed. It's almost on par with some thirsty like I-Pace or something in winter, or yeah. But am I gonna do 1,000 kilometer challenge? No. Because I still need to do other tests. Like I haven't done 1,000 kilometer challenge with the Millennium Falcon yet, and the thing is that I think not too many people will watch this video anyway, so it's going to be semi-wasted time for me to do 1,000 kilometer with this car. Yeah. So that's why I will just skip it. And also, but the main problem why I don't want to do 1,000 kilometer challenge with this car is because it's too annoying to drive around with. The car itself feels great, or for an MPV, You know, it's quick. It's not too thirsty. It charges fast, like all the stuff I mentioned. It's not too noisy, except for, I guess, door seal could be better. But the software is the problem. They could have made the car so much better if they made the software better. For example, use regen when you go downhill with cruise control. Don't accelerate or brake too hard. Don't drive like an Asian, like you know, like that. And other stuff also, the stuff I mentioned. So yeah, but let me see. Let me just get over. I had lots of other stuff to mention, or did I? I'm kind of running out of ideas now. Normally I would drive around and do my thing, yeah. And then, but okay, but it has, you see here, we have some ambient light. And we also have ambient light in the back. But I haven't found any light in the second and third row. So at night, it could seem like this is the only light. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Just like the MG, it gets quite dark in the back, so many Thai people, they put some DIY LED strip in the back to light up in the back. So, and especially this one has 7 seats, so third row also, it could be quite dark in there. But yeah, it sounds, I mean, now it sounds like I'm complaining a lot, right? Well, it is true though, I'm being honest about this car. So if you pay 400k, I mean, if you want something really spacious like this Ioniq 5, then I guess there aren't that many other options. ENV200 is noisier. ENV200 has a smaller battery. It rapid gates. I haven't tested it, but I would assume that ENV200 will be way slower on 1,000 kilometer challenge, for example. What else about ENV200? Well, but the Evalia, you can also, yeah, ENV200, but I think maybe you get more space, but it comes in, how many seats did you get again? I don't remember ENV200, the Evalia, how many seats you get, but ENV200 is getting kind of old. But also that one was cheaper. I remember it went for around 270k NOK only. This is 400k. So I almost feel like it's a bit overpriced. Do I dare to say it? I'd say it should be priced more like 350k for this car, not 400k. Based on the size of the battery. Yeah, it's 52.5 like I mentioned. I measured actually around 52 kilowatt hour net capacity. I'm not sure how accurate that is. And also this car doesn't show you state of charging percentage, so you kind of in the dark. I was semi-struggling to figure out how much. This guy's hammering it. Freaking Tesla boys, huh? You want, you want to race? You me? Huh? Okay. Can take you on the day, man, huh? Well, I'm 177 horsepower, same amount you have in your front motor. Okay. Well, let him go. Yeah, Polizei is gonna reel him in. Okay, but yeah. So I don't know. I have mixed feeling about this car. Yes, you guys have seen me make some videos in the past about other Chinese cars. I was, for example, liking the ES8 a lot, and for a good reason, because okay, it's an expensive car, but that one is also a Chinese car, but it wasn't annoying me too much with its software. And the MG, on the other hand, was cheaper, so then I'm not too picky on everything. Like the MG ZS EV doesn't even have automatic climate control. This one has it. But to me though, I think I can allow myself to be more picky since this car costs 400k. So I don't know if you guys agree or not, but yeah. But it is, okay, I should mention though, it is quite spacious in the back. And also we have motorized lift gates, so that's also a bonus. So it's not like everything here is bad. There are good things and there are bad things. But of course, you can't expect Burmester sound system, right? That's what I was thinking. But then I started thinking, wait, but when I tested the Corsa E, which cost around 300k only, that one had good sound system. Many cheaper cars, they also have good sound system. This one, yeah, but okay. But again, I guess it's probably the sound system here might be a weak point, but also it might not be too relevant for you, so maybe I shouldn't waste too much time talking about it. Okay, but let's see. Oh, can I go over there? Yeah, let's go over there. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go back home. Let's go here. Take the bus lane. Yes. Riding on the bus lane like a boss. Let me see. Yeah, there's also... okay, maybe I shouldn't be picky on stuff, but... let's see. Wait. Are we running out of wiper juice? The fox? I think we are. Shit. Oh, okay. Let's not run the pump dry, right? You don't want to run it dry. Oh, no, huh? Oh, suddenly there is a little squirt there. Oh, okay. Maybe we're not out of wiper juice. Wait. We went uphill now. When we went downhill, there were no wiper juice. Okay, let's try again. I hear the pump is running. Okay. I think I need to refill the wiper juice, but this seems to be like the Leaf. There is no indication of low washer fluid. I guess they were cutting some corners. But let's drive over here. Yeah, okay, one thing though I like is that regen level. When you have the regen set, it remembers it. Or actually maybe it doesn't, but at least it defaults to level 3, which is the highest regen. And see, if I do this, and then if I regen, okay, it's kind of slow, but that's, I guess, also semi-good. And then it actually regens fairly hard, except for that it doesn't have low speed regen. But if the battery is quite full or something, then you have reduced regen, which is fine. But then many of the German cars, they tend to actually have decent regen, like the EQC I tried recently. Then I bet you have some decent top buffer, so you still have regen. Also at high state of charge. But I can kind of feel that, okay, the ride, like I said, it's okay. I mean, it's good, it's comfortable, it's not uncomfortable or harsh. Like that. There's a little bit squeaking also over the speed bumps. Try next one. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Yeah, I don't know what makes the squeaking sounds there, but you see, other cars, they might not make that squeaking sound, but on the other hand, the ride here, sometimes I feel like I'm driving a Leaf, like the old Leaf, like the 30 or 24 kilowatt hour Leaf. It has something, the ride kind of resembles that one. It's of course semi-soft and all that, but it doesn't feel that tight or doesn't sound that premium. But yeah, can you expect it? No, I guess not. So but compared to, for example, the MG, I mean, it's cheaper, but it was also performing quite well in many things like noise levels, and the ride, okay, wasn't the best either, but yeah. And then the MG was also bad on other things like headlights. This one is one notch better in headlights, but also not that great. But you see, yeah, I started talking about it that I've been testing some Chinese cars lately, and I was praising the Nio. But you see, many people, I think, in my channel think that Chinese cars, they must be crap. Well, it depends. You get what you pay for. So of course, if you pay 400k for this one because you need a lot of space, or if you pay 270k for an MG ZS EV, of course it won't be that great in many things compared to more expensive cars. But if you buy a Neo, you will then get a damn good car, except for that the software there could also be a bit better. Seems like software, I keep running into that. Software might be the biggest shortcoming on many cars I try nowadays, but I feel like especially Chinese cars, they don't how to put this, they don't behave and they don't have features that I expect modern EVs to have nowadays, or that I'm used to in Western cars. So I think Chinese people, Chinese car companies, they have a lot to learn from the Western world. If they want to sell Chinese cars in the Western worlds, they have to start listening to or just start copying. That's what I'm saying. Just copy it. Look at the Western cars software. How are they designed? What information do they display? Just do the same thing there, and there's a high chance there will be better success than this one. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna say about it. but okay, let me just go over here. So we have Nokian Hakkapeliitta R3 tires, and okay, when I floor it, there is no sport mode here. but that you can hear the slip, and what I like though is that this car doesn't have over aggressive traction control, like for example the MAB cars. So you can do stuff like that. Of course, don't hammer it too hard, but it becomes semi-fun to drive, despite being a big ass. What the heck? What are you going to do? No, dude, I usually end up here. Okay, I don't want some dude in front. But despite being an MVP, MPV, you know, the MVP, it's still fun to drive. Except for that, if possible, I would probably try to put slightly fatter tires. Normally, I don't like big fat tires, but for the first time with this car, I feel like the tires are a little bit underwhelming. So, yeah, other than that, I think that's gonna be it for my TED Talk today. It was, I don't know, these videos are getting longer and longer, but I feel like I have a lot to talk about, and yeah, I tried to summarize everything from the other test into this one. Plus, I talk also more around usually about this car, or yeah, Chinese cars in general. Yeah, but also I feel like, by the way, the HVAC is a bit loud always. I have it on 22 degrees Celsius. It's been running now for over an hour. I preheated in the garage. We've been driving for a while, but it's still running semi-high. So I can show you if I turn down this fan speed. It was fan speed 3. Yeah. 2, and then okay, and then the truck just happened to pass me. Yeah, so one, then it's not very noisy, but then there's little airflow here. So in that regard, it could seem like the fan is a bit noisy also. I'm not sure, but I kind of want to have it on auto, but then it goes kind of high like that. And then many cars, they have this feature where you can have it on automatic, but then you can also tune it. Do you want to have strong or more gentle automatic setting? But this one doesn't have it, so it becomes like this all the time. Yeah, but anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.